and we are underway from Indianapolis.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field, see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
2nd and 10. He's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts' 15-yard line.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Powell, he'll look to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Fourth down, Powell. He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown! Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. First and 10, it's Richardson.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Colts.
Justin Jefferson,
75 yards.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get it.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
So here we go, 4th down. Howell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's to the 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Richardson now on 2nd down. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Richardson working from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Now a 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Howell. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On first down, Howell. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Rolling to his right. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Richardson off the play fake. This pass caught. It's Woods.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. They run once more with Taylor.
And effective running here. We'll take it down inside the 10.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
To the right side and into the hands of the Tyrone Granson.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After 17-7 the score. On EA Sports.
Let's go now. Go, Reed. Go. Go.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Gay is on for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They'll go play action. Howell.
They'll roll him out right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. Off play action. Richardson. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Ready, go.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Off the option, here's Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
79 Broncos. Go.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go. Ready.
Richardson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to keep the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. That's exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Richardson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And taken right on the 30. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Here's Hal to throw on second down. And his throw here's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
From the gun on third down, Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 57 yards. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
57 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ramsey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's got this to Jefferson.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Justin Jefferson
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now throwing on 1st down here.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Howell changing the play here.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And they're going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Howell looking to throw again.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. One last shot before the break. Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great play there as time expires in the first half.
And the Commanders get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three?
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And running with power here.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second down, Howell back to pass.
From the left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
They go play action with Howell. Out left to Dotson.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Howell down to throw it. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Howell, he'll look to throw it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Well, Howell's going to mix it up here.
They're going to look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders have retaken a third quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
69 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Let's go now.
On the option to give to Taylor here. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. And now they're in the hurry-up. Richardson looking to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson from 17 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Second down, Howell now. That one downfield for Dotson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Jahan Dotson. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have retaken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Richardson. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Richardson looking to throw this. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Cougar 19, check smash, ready.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
Come on.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Second and 15.
Ready, go.
Now Richardson back to throw it. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. As they run the counter play. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Powell going to audible to something else.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. And quickly they get to the line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
They'll go play action. Powell.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Commanders look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Flush to his right.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Eluding the pressure right.
That is caught.
And he's got some space here.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And this is caught. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So here we go. The Colts will go for 2.
Richardson will throw for it.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets him back within a field goal.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spot on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Now a 2nd and 10. Powell.
And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
1st down, Howell to throw.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Faking the handoff, Howell.
And now here is another interception.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 10.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now they'll audible to something else. Samuel in motion. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Howell changing the play here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Gay is on for the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete. It's Dodson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Colts are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a 1-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now Almost like, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
126 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And Watson has it right side. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They go play action with Richardson.
He'll buy some time right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Looking deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that set...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Julian Blackman.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hurt.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list.
And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Out of the gun, it's Howell.
Flushed out right. Open man is Samuel, complete.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
On first down, Howell. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
And Howell will throw it.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Throwing here, Howell.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Colts are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy,